One of the things that makes RPGs really distinct is character customization. In most dungeon crawlers, you can select a class with different abilities and weapons. My game, Into the Chasm, has an armory where you can select weapons and armor, but all it really does is change the stats. So in this video, I'm going to be adding a new class system to my game, as well as an all-new wizard character. But what is Into the Chasm? Essentially, Into the Chasm is a dungeon crawler about fighting monsters and crossing an impassable chasm. There's a ton of story around the game, but the basics of the gameplay are very simple. Your sword points at your mouse, and you touch it to enemies to damage them. You also have your boost ability, as well as other abilities you unlock throughout the game. One thing I wanted to make sure I kept in place while making a class system is full customization. I don't want to have set classes that you select. I want players to choose weapons and armor and create their own class. So rather than create specific classes, I decided to add custom powers to each weapon and set of armor. I decided I wanted a simple system where armor gives passive abilities and weapons give activated ones. To start, I needed ideas, so I chose a few simple passive abilities. The warrior will get a temporary stat boost every 20th hit on an enemy. The knight has a chance of healing on a hit. The archer gets extra XP for killing bats because they're flying, so they're more ranged even though the combat is melee. And the wizard, wait, wizard? That's right, I added a new wizard class. It doesn't have a weapon yet, but that will come later. Its stats aren't great, but it makes up for it with the ability to make your abilities stronger. I haven't finished polishing it, but it currently still reduces the cooldowns by 5 seconds. I'll also add something else cool later, but I want to wait until I've added the new ability system for us. And the art isn't great, but I spent a long time working on it. I went through like 10 variations before I settled on this one. It looks like he's wearing a bike helmet, but it's definitely just protection from dangerous stalactites. Here's an example of the new armory. So, as you can see, this is the new armory. You can see they all have different things. Slow but strong, chance of healing on a hit. Speedy but weak, extra XP. Medium stats, gets extra powerful every 20th hit. And weak, much shorter ability cooldowns. I can't really demonstrate any of the ones other than this one, because this one is the only one that's really visible. But they all do work. If there's a single one that doesn't work, it's this one. It is, I think, the one that's buggiest. So I'm just gonna get hurt real quick and see if it heals me. We'll see. Okay, and actually I'm getting a bit too hurt. See, I'm just gonna try to not get killed. And I can't actually tell whether it's working. We'll see. Let's see. I'm gonna just find another enemy and kill him. See if I heal at all off of it. So it doesn't actually. This is really confusing. So some of the time it seems to work really well. Half of the time it doesn't work at all. And it's really actually annoying because it has like a 1 in 6 chance, I think, of happening. And if I turn, okay, no, boom, it just happened. Okay, so it went from 8 to 9. So yeah, you have a 1 in 6 chance unless you're using both weapons from the set, which I am not right now. Yeah. Most of the work that went into this was just rewriting the entire system for saving progress and selecting things in the armory. I haven't actually added the abilities for the weapons, but I do have some ideas for some. Meanwhile, I spent a while remaking level 3. Level 3 is almost entirely void, and you have to boost between platforms. The problem was, the level was way too big. You would spend half a century waiting on one speedy platform, then suddenly see the next one, miss it, and wait another century until you see it again. I cut the level in half, and so now it's much better. It used to be way too hard, and would effectively keep you all from ever reaching the later levels. I'm going to make it even better soon. I spent a while searching for bugs in the game, but I never will get all of them. So many of them were just completely ridiculous. There was one that made the sword point exactly away from where you were aiming, which made it quite hard to play. Anyway, that's it for this devlog. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, and make sure to join the Discord server so I can ping you 100 times a day.